Hospitalized after a helicopter crashed at a PG&E training facility in Livermore. Chronon's Will Tran is joining us live now from the scene. He's got the very latest on what happened here. Will, what can you tell us?
This happened within the past hour or so. We do know that one person was on board the helicopter. Another person was hanging off the helicopter as part of the training. This is the Electric Safety Academy, PG&E. Very best to zoom in just to show you. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. You might be able to see some white off in the distance and some propellers. PG&E, we are trying to get information from them, but they are sending out employees just to stand in front of people's shots so we don't get a clear vantage point. But I can tell you it's behind this gate here, and if you can make out some white and some orange, that's where the helicopter ultimately ended up resting. This is an area that is pretty much industrial, so unless you had to be here, there's no reason for you. You can see the sign right there that says Electric Safety Academy. It is on the other side of the parking lot. You don't see a lot of activity, meaning it's not extremely urgent at this particular point. It appears that those two people have been taken away, of course, and they are being treated. We're hearing non-life-threatening injuries, but at this point, PG&E very tight-lipped about this. And they said this is part of their training mission. In fact, let me just show you what's going on. Try to give you the very latest information on this, but it is an area where they're used to practicing, hence the sign right there that says Electric Safety Academy. Something went wrong, and we are hearing that part of the flight, it may have clipped some lines, and then that's when it went down. Try to get more information, but I can tell you PG&E doing their very best, not only not to talk to us, but also to get in front of anybody's camera view so we don't get a good vantage point. This is as close as we are allowed to get, and in fact, they actually closed this gate about 20 minutes ago just to make sure we don't get a clean shot to the helicopter. But if you're able to make out some white right there in the center of your screen, that's where the helicopter is, and I do see propellers with my naked eye. Hopefully the camera will be able to pick that up. Back to you.
Will, when you got there a while ago, was there any smoke or anything that you saw to indicate a crash there, or was it just the downed helicopter?
It looks like just the down helicopter. That's okay. A great question. I was getting closer and closer, and I was looking up in the sky to see any flames, any activity, but no, this is an area, again, and they will only open up the gates, and they did send some employees to leave. But no smoke, no fire trucks, so it appears like it just came down. It did not burst into any flames as far as I can possibly tell. Maybe they put it out already, but as far as the firefighters, the police officers, they're not here. So that's a great sign if you're a member of the two victims of this accident here that happened. But yeah, definitely no fire trucks or ambulances rushing to the scene or rushing away from the scene.
Which is definitely a good sign. We were just showing the picture that you took a little bit earlier of that downed plane behind those gates there. We know that the FAA and the NTSB is going to be investigating this. Will, like you said, there seem to be people kind of already coming and going to this area, but not necessarily as active of a scene as you would expect when a helicopter crashes. However, like you said, it was a routine academy training exercise likely that happened?
Absolutely. This is part of their training. That's what we found out. In fact, this is an area where they do this. I mean, there is literally a sign in front that says Electric Safety Academy. And from what we heard, one person was on board, of course, the pilot, and another person hanging off the helicopter as part of their training that they do. And something went wrong. Early on, I am hearing that it clipped some wires because I did see some wires on the ground. It did not appear to be electrified, or else we would have seen, obviously, flames and fire trucks here. Something happened during this flight that caused an accident for them to come slamming down to the ground. Just by the extent that there are no fatalities, it probably wasn't extremely high up in the air, of course, for them to come slamming down. But nonetheless, we did find out that 2 people are injured. I am hearing non-life-threatening injuries. And again, PG&E doing all that they can not to get this out to the public because they have somebody at the gate. They close the gates, and anybody along this path here, which I tried to get to you a little bit earlier along this path, they are making sure to have a PG&E worker right in front of the camera.
Okay.
So we don't get any clear vantage point of the helicopter, at least not from the ground level.
Okay. Will, thank you for that. Like you said, both people were injured. What we've heard is that the person that was on board the helicopter is more critical. The person who was hanging from the chopper did suffer some minor injuries. We're going to continue to bring you the very latest on this coming up on Chron on News.